up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we got another battle of the. So I asked y'all in the video for the Beauty Bay Dark Fantasy palette if you wanted to see a battle between the Mikayla palette, because if y'all remember, they're really similar in tone, and the Beauty Bay, I think it's only like 15 to 20 bucks, whereas y'all know Mikayla's is like 42, and they had a lot of super colors in my personal opinion. So I asked you all and we're here to film said video. So this palette retails for 42. Like I said, this one retails for 20. There's only 20 shades in this one, if I remember correctly, whereas with Mikayla's palette, I forgot how many. I think isn't it like 32 in Mikayla's palette? Let me see. I'm sorry, there's 30 in Mikayla's palette. So there's only 10 more and it's 42 bucks, where you can get this one for 20 with 15. I know she has a large fan base, and I really love the color design and color story she came up with, but it seems like a lot of brands are coming up with this color story now too, because if you all remember in this video of the dark, what is it, dark fantasy palette, I showed you all this one as well, and I feel like this one kind of gives vibes of this palette as well. Like if this was a lighter fun version of this palette, that you could combine this one with this one and get some pretty nice looks, and the same thing with the Mikayla palette. So I feel like a few brands are coming out with these, and I'm happy to see it, because y'all know a blue, green, and purple is definitely my vibe. Blue, pink, and purple is definitely my vibe. So the brands that keep coming up with these color stories, I'm happy for it. But we're just gonna battle these two today. So I'm gonna go off camera real quick. I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order. I actually have on this palette right now. I am filming the intro for this after having made this video, so I don't know if y'all answered this video or not, but you know, like, y'all know me, I be preparing just in case you say yes, and even if you don't say yes, sometimes I just be excited to do it, so I do it. So like I said, I'm gonna go off camera, do some swatches. I will most likely do the Mikayla palette on this side of my face, and then come back and use the dark fantasy one, just because this is the newest of the two palettes, and I always try to do the older one off camera and do the new one on camera, but you also can get more practice with the formula and things of that nature. So that being said, let me go off camera, swatch some stuff on my hands, and I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay, y'all, so here is the eye. I did this one with the Mikayla palette. Where's the Mikayla palette? Oh, it's behind me. So I swatched out all the shades that we're gonna be comparing. So the first swatches is from the Mikayla palette, and the second swatches are from the dark fantasy palette. So this is the Mikayla dark fantasy, Mikayla dark fantasy, Mikayla dark fantasy, Mikayla dark fantasy, and I feel like they look pretty similar. Oh, and sorry, and Mikayla dark fantasy. So I'll wear both of those for the eyes. So let's get into it. So I took, I'm taking this shade, these two shades right here come from this palette, and then this purple and this green are coming from this palette, and I took this as the inner corner shade. So let's get into it. So let me get the new brush to my outer shade with, because I almost grabbed the brush I did the first one. I'm like, oh no, we can't do that. So it's going to be contaminated. I washed a few brushes, but I was lazy enough to go downstairs. Instead of bringing them up here, so we can improvise what I got down, bro. Okay? Thank you so much. So I'm taking the dark green and going on the outer V somewhat here. And shaping. My son is watching TikTok. We're probably about to go downstairs to eat his pizza for lunch. Because it's like 2 something, and I just got up, and this is only the, I think, second video I'm filming, and I still have to film the all 3 of the palettes from Unearthly. So we will be here for a little while. It just sucks because when we try to get back home, it's always some issue going on, because traffic's really bad, like around my grandma's house after a certain time coming back home. So that's why last time I got up super early and filmed, so that way I didn't have to worry about that. But I didn't do that today because I just couldn't be bothered. I had already came over here early and filmed my Sephora haul that you all will be watching at 5 o'clock tonight. And then, what's that, the 26th, 27th, something like that, the 29th. Next we're going to take that light green shade in Plasma. And I'm just patting it up here. As you can see, it's lighter than the one in the Mikayla palette, but I don't feel like it's like light by light, but I do like the color of this one better than the one in the Mikayla palette. I guess because it gives it more of a minty vibe, and I feel like it goes nicer with the deeper tone as an airbrush situation. So I do like this shade better, but you know, I think I like the what you call it, the green shade. And we put in the outer V in Mikayla's palette better than this one because it has more of a bluish undertone to it. And y'all know I live for a blue moment, so I love it a little better. I'm dreading all the brushes I have to wash when I come back, y'all, because I'm about to have to do 3 different palette looks after this. And I still have the battle of that I need to do with the Terra Moons and Fenty Cosmetics Sorcerer palette. If you all saw, they're having 25% off sale, so I'm gonna try to get that video up soon. Cause I mean, I know you might want to see how it performs during that sale, but I did post the original video of that palette if anyone is interested, alongside the what do you call it? Along the Druid palette. She has a bundle with all 3 of the palettes. I ordered the 3rd palette during the sale because initially I was gonna order when it came out, but then I was just like, I have so much to review that I knew it wasn't going to give you like top tier attention because y'all know it's not my type of color story. As you can see, this purple is a little bit lighter than the one in the Mikayla palette. I feel like all the shades are just like a tad bit off, but not to the point where I feel like, you know, it's going to be super obvious. I put this purple in the crease in particular because I figured when I cut the crease with the glitter glue that I wanted this shade to stick out, and since it's purple that we put on the lid, I felt like it would be perfect. That's why I chose to put this purple shade in the crease. Plus I feel like it just gives definition in the crease, and lately that's something I've been doing. If you all haven't noticed, I try to put like a defining deeper color in the crease so that way it'll stand out and pop out when I cut the crease and put my glitter glue on and put my shimmer on. I still want an impactful, like somewhat smoky-esque look, so I've been starting to put the deeper shades at the crease as well, and then actually putting the lighter ones toward the top to just airbrush over everything. So I'm liking it. You all can tell me down below what you think about it, but I've been feeling it. I've been feeling it. I'm taking some more of that darker shade and just dusting it off here. So yeah. Looking good. I was trying to decide if I would use glitter glue or not for this eye look, just because I noticed that when I use glitter glue with the shimmers and the Beauty Bay palette, sometimes I feel like it's a little harder for me to get the look going on the eye. But you know, we did glitter glue on this side. I mean, I did it off camera. You didn't see, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, bite the bullet and just do the glitter glue real quick. Plus, I feel like it'll give them more defined cut crease look I'm looking for. I just have to be particular with the way I place the shimmer on the lid when I'm about to do the shimmer, because I know the Beauty Bay shimmers to me are like, you can't press them and swipe. I feel like you have to like press them in and not be trying to swipe them across the lid. So that's something I have noticed, at least that I have to do with. I don't know if other people have that issue, but I know I do. Okay, that's my shimmer brush. So now we're gonna go into the shimmer shade for the lid. I feel like this one's a little bit brighter than the other one. Of course, now the battery in the camera wants to die, and I have not charged my other batteries. Well, I have, I think, one I'm charging now. See what I'm saying though? Like, it gives more of that pinkish vibe than purple, but the other purple I feel like would be too deep, so I'm trying to hurry up and put this on before the camera dies, and then we can just come back and put the inner corner shade on. So we're pretty much done. We just need to put the inner corner shade on. So I'm gonna go get another battery, put the inner corner shade on. I'll put my liner on while I'm in the bathroom getting the new battery, and then we'll come back and talk about which one I think I want. Okay, so I went to do my eyeliner like I said I was. Let's get into the last shade, which is our inner corner shade, and then we'll talk about my thoughts and which one I like better, which you might be surprised about. So I'll put this champagne shade in the inner corner here. And yep, and this is our finished look. So let's back it on up and talk about my thoughts, girl. If you're curious what's on my lips though, I have on the Mented Cosmetics lipstick. Remember I told you all I bought 2 and I will wear another one in another video. Well, this is the other video I'm wearing it in, and all the other videos we filmed today. So this is what it looks like. It's just a nice nude. I actually used the lip liner from the set too, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I still would prefer a little deeper one, but I feel like in the wintertime I can slide by with the lip liner that she chose, and it works out pretty well for me. So when it comes to these palettes. I like both palettes for different reasons. I love the shimmers in here, and I love the fact that she stuck to like blue, green, purple. Like she didn't add any neutrals of any kind in here like the first one. So I definitely appreciate that about this palette. And I really love the color story. Like it's just gorgeous. Now, let me swatch the shade 13 and see if it looks similar to the mint shade in the other palette. Because if it does, then I'm gonna be mad because like I could have just used that instead. Yeah, see, I felt like this one was a little too light and ashy. This one is light and ashy compared to that one. That's why I picked the deeper one. Because I'm like, I knew I saw that in it, but I was like, I just felt like it would be too light. And I was right. I feel like it's too light. Swatch it off my finger. Okay, so when it comes to this battle, believe it or not, I think the Beauty Bay Eye won. So the reason I like the Beauty Bay Eye more is because I feel like the mint shade in here is perfect for some of my skin tone. As you saw, the one I just swatched from the Mikayla palette is a little bit ashier. I like the way the tones resonated on the eye. The fact that this green went with this green so well. And then the fact that the purple and the crease just did such a beautiful job. And this very mauve type tone shade went on the lid so gorgeously. So I actually think I like the in the battle, when it comes to the looks, I like this look better. I just don't like how deep this green is up here. And then the fact that this is like a bluish one. I wanted the look on both sides to look more like the Beauty Bay Eye. So I actually picked Beauty Bay for the battle. Not necessarily because of quality, but based on the color story I was going for in my mind, Beauty Bay definitely did it. Not to say that the Beauty Bay's quality is bad, but I like the Glamlite quality better. And the fact that there are no neutrals in this palette. Like, so in that regard, this palette definitely won for me. But as far as the color story that I had imagined in my mind to do this eye look in this battle with, Beauty Bay definitely came through and gave it to me. But Beauty Bay always gives you neutrals in the palette. That's the one downside for me. I mean, I know I get it. Everybody doesn't want all these type of shades, and you need to throw some neutrals in for the people who are going to buy this palette but still going to be able to use their makeup for every day. So I get why they always do that with neutrals, but I appreciate Mikayla for just giving me what I want, a blue, green, and purple palette. Like, she did all that. There's nothing neutral in this palette unless you want to consider the black the neutral, but like, she gave me color and everything that I needed. So thank you to Mikayla for that, girl. I've been waiting on somebody to make a blue, green, purple palette, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. But for the eye look I envisioned in my mind, Beauty Bay hooked it up. So those are my thoughts. So let me know what you think down below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.